y'all doing? And welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Well, damn, I said that I might come back. Well, I did say that I was gonna come back, and now we back. How y'all living? How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is nightly news. Tell somebody about a player. Have some people come on around here to follow a player. Share, and shout out to everybody who was on their goddamn job. Remember, if you got to hide to watch the show, do exactly what you need to do. Just don't get caught. We do not need to get our first verbal warning. Y'all already know how we feel about that right there. I'm a little hot. I've been running around. I've been outside. I messed around and walked outside, y'all. It's hot than a bare ass in the summer. Say good evening. Say the D is in the building. Say what up, though. Say number one, light. Y'all, we got to get the lights up. We try to get the lights up over 500. I really do appreciate y'all. Around here, the 617 is in the bit. Say the 757 is up in here. What it do? Say 12 years. Yeah. This shit wild. It is really wild. Willie said her shot here in the screen. What I'm trying to tell you, the 253 is in the house for that. What it do. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma is in the building. Orlando is in the house. Say the 205 is in the building for that 30 minutes of 5. Say the 612 is in the building. Say hello from Oakland, California. Say bring some good, Willie. I'm finna try to keep you babies housed out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? Because undoubtedly, y'all been following y'all own goddamn understanding and falling short of glory. Listen, I got a question. Let me ask you something. Do you think that you can get into heaven if while you was on earth you did not have a safe place for your children to grow up in? I know, because a whole bunch of y'all be like, the Lord got me. Hey, I ain't tripping because me and your God got a good relationship out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Say hello from Oakland, California in the building. Say bring something good with it. I'm finna try to. Say, hey, Sugar and Chad Tyler, Texas, hit that like on the way in. How y'all doing? Say the 502 Louisville, Kentucky is in there. Salute. Detroit is in the house. The 334 the Gump Monkey Town is in the building. Miami, that's Dade County, up in the house. The 850 Tallahassee, Florida is up in this thing for the evening service. Preach, Pastor. That's what I'm finna try to do. Say what's cracking, Willie. Say I hit that like button. Chat, what's up? Shout out to Jessica for the $15 cash app early. We trying to get it in early. I appreciate the support. I need sponsors. I need sponsors out here. Listen, the likes, the thumbs up, shit, that's free. It's cute. That's free. That's what's up. But we also have what it is. I can't even think right now because it is nighttime. And we is still moving kind of slow because it is Monday. Y'all know how we move slow on Mondays. We do got the cash app, we got the PayPal, we got the super chat, we got the, what is that other thing called? PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Hell, that's all we got. That's what's up. Appreciate that. You say hit that offering button. That's what I'm talking about. Say 12 years of slaves. Listen, that's a good one right there because is it waiting on Section 8 or housing, public housing and things of that nature? Is that a form of slavery? I just thought about that because you just had to wrote that. Yeah, I am so smart. Say much love, Willie, get the bag, bro. I appreciate that right there. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma's in the building. What it do? New Jersey's in the building. Say the 732 pimping. What's happening out here? Say give a shout out. You gave a shout out to Abdul and Lynch. That's what's up. Adu and Lynch, what's happening? Say, what's up, handsome Willie? They say, what's going on tonight? A little bit, but kind of like a lot. Y'all finna go on to get into it. I done talked y'all ass for 8 minutes. Well, not actually 8 minutes, because we came in at 04 and now it's 08. So about 4 minutes. About 4. Mouth dry than the motherfucker. But listen, I need something to sip on. Hold on. We got a sad story. A lot of people may call it sad. Because you care. But we don't care around here at the Willie Williams Show. We do not pretend to care around here at the Willie Williams Show. It say she died in the hell of bullets at a tie shop. A baby done got knocked off at a tie shop. You mean to tell me? I bought some ties probably like, God damn it, I think it was about 4 to 6 months ago or some shit with like 12 something. Like 1,200 something. Damn it, I spoke on this right here probably like a week ago or something. It was about 1,200 for some damn ties, and that did not include the label. Imagine getting shot at the tie shop and you got that type of bill. Now you done got shot at the tie shop. Now you got to pay for the damn ties and the label and the ambulance. Now if you don't make it, then you really ain't got to worry about it. Like, that's not your bill no more, but it's gonna be somebody else's bill, especially at least the ties. Y'all gonna have to pay for the ties before y'all go around there and get your loved one vehicle back. They're not gonna release the car. No. They is not gonna release the car. Y'all, let's see what had done transpire out here in these streets. Here we go.
The shooting in New Orleans last year left a teenager dead and her friend hurt. Police said they were targeted as they were sitting in a car.
Since then, there have been no answers as to who's responsible. Mike McDaniel continues our series, Cold Case.
Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Here we go. Say all the ties, okay.
Kimberly Gentry never thought one of her kids would be the victim of a violent crime. She says they're just not troublemakers and had no reason to believe when one of her daughters left home with a friend, she'd never come back. A double shooting during the afternoon has left the family pleading for answers.
I picked it out. I got it made for her, but she kind of went with the design.
Kimberly Gentry still has the prom dress her daughter wore as a high school senior.
Oh, that is such a cute prom dress. Oh.
It was a time of celebration. Gentry says her daughter was looking forward to the future. But
I keep trying to tell y'all, it be the little cuties who be like leaving Earth real early, and then the Lord be leaving us around here with these little ugly, with these handsome babies out here in these streets. Go ahead.
A year and a half later, 19-year-old Paige Tarragano was killed in a double shooting not far from her New Orleans East home.
Someone called and said the car Paige was in got shot up.
It happened back in September outside a tire shop on Chef Highway in the Plum Orchard area. Gentry says her daughter was getting a tire fixed with a friend. That's when police say several men opened fire.
My 15-year-old daughter said, "Mom, don't come here. They have yellow tape everywhere."
Gentry says Tarragano was still in the car when she got there, but police wouldn't let her see her.
But they asked me, did she have a butterfly tattoo on the side of her leg? I was like, yeah. They was like, that's her.
Tarragano died at the scene. Her friend was shot in the head but survived. She's the niece of City Councilman Oliver Thomas.
Her friend was shot in the head and survived. Oh, jeez.
From what everything we know and we've heard, it was targeted. It was a hit. It wasn't her car.
It seems like a hit to me, too. Don't it seem like a hit to you, too? Listen, I keep trying to tell y'all, dudes is not shooting, killing, beating up women for no reason. That's not what's going on.
But they still targeted her.
Not knowing who they are is the hardest part.
Every day I'm scared because I don't know. I don't know if the person next to me in the grocery store is the person or the gas station. It's hard. I live my life every day in fear because I don't know. I'm
going to tell you what you need to do, sugar. You need to go it on and relocate, baby. You should not have to live your life every day in fear. That's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for anyone's mental health if you're in fear because they have not, or we have not, found the person who had done did something dirty to your kinfolk out here in these streets. I'm just trying to help.
Gentry also doesn't know much about the investigation. To this day, she still doesn't know how many times her daughter was shot.
I never went and got the autopsy because I don't want to read it. The autopsy will tell me, but I just never went to.
How many of y'all, listen. I know, we just like talking. a lot of us here have never been through like our kids being killed, murdered, taken off earth or something like that. How many of y'all would not want to read the autopsy? Because like you just don't want to know all the intricate details of how your loved one had done passed. So I ain't mad at the baby, because it's like, do you really want to know like now? Maybe in about like 5-10 years or something like that. Maybe. But do you really want to know like now? This hurts, y'all. This really hurts when it's personal to you.
I get it, because I don't want to, I don't want to read it. It's hard.
She looked just like her mama, didn't it?
So were the holidays, the first ones without her picky eater around.
It just was hard during the holidays when I'm just cooking and she's not here to say, I don't eat that, fix me something else. It's hard.
Tiragano was the second oldest of 5 kids.
You say, it sounds tough, but I need the facts. I'm kind of like you on that right there. I know it's going to hurt me to my soul, but boy, I got to know. I got to know how angry I need to be, so I think I will go ahead on and read the autopsy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already super angry, but I got to read what they had done said to see if I... go ahead.
Is a baby picture of me and her.
She was really close with her younger sister, Dakari Young.
We just did everything together.
They had a tight bond. The simple things meant the most.
She'd take me with her, so get something to eat. She'd want me to just come lay in the bed with her and watch movies. Like, she always did my hair like every week.
Tiragano was in cosmetology school. She
was in Cosmo school out here. Say, sorry, Will, I have to run to the store and grab some drinks. Make sure when you come back, you come right on back around here. We still gonna be here when you get back.
Loved makeup and wanted her own business.
She's just like this tomboyish girly girl. Like, she wouldn't wear heels, but she'll wear tennis shoes. But she kept her makeup done and her hair done. But with the tennis shoes, not the heels. This is her closet. I still like have her stuff in bins.
Gentry has now moved her family out of the city and even made space for Paige.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier. If you're living your life in fear, it's unhealthy. Your mental health will suffer, so it's best to go ahead on and move on up out of there. Shout out to Lundy for the $5 super chat. New Orleans East is a war zone. Say 9 out of 10. You say 9 out of 10. It was her dude car, and he sent her to go get some tires. Ooh, you make a good point. He sent her to get some tires so he can stay safe. Coward move. Say, I'm from NOLA. Oh, man, that's a damn shame.
When back in the city and around that tire shop, she relives that day.
When I go, I see the car. Even though it's not there, I see it.
Almost 8 months after losing her daughter, Gentry hasn't lost hope.
It is something about that New Orleans accent. Yes, it is. I don't care if a baby handsome out here. It's something about that New Orleans accent.
Not gonna stop fighting until I get justice. She was an innocent little girl, and he just stole her life away.
There's a $5,000 Crime Stoppers reward in this case. Paige's mom is now working to create a network of moms who've lost children to violent crime in hopes of supporting each other and bringing awareness to the problem.
Is hot girl summer coming up? Is hot boy summer coming up? They said 5,000. 5,000 can get your car out the pound. 5,000 can kind of catch you up with child support. 5,000 can pay rent, water, lights, food, all that fly stuff, and you can get fly and go to the club and shit off 5 stacks. Dude. I don't think that we really understand what's going on Earth. A lot of people, $1,000 can get you right. 5, man, we stunned for real. It can get you back on track real quick. So a lot of people like, them little ragged ass little $5,000, yeah, but boy, you get them 5,000 to the right one, they can start to breathe. They can pay everything that they need to pay and probably have like $1,200 left or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mike McDaniel, Eyewitness News.
Got to be more careful. Say hoochie daddy short season. Hell, it's Speedo season out here too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you get the 5 stacks, you can buy designer Speedo. Kill him out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But damn, this is a sad story though, man. She was just out and about and somebody decided to go on and shoot some shit up. You know, because hey, what do we have guns for? And it's to shoot some shit up out here in these streets, moving right along. That's a damn shame, man. Hey, it's a damn shame. Listen, I saw something else, but this was... We're going to go with this one, and then we're going to go with the long one. We're going to go with this one, and then we're going to go with the long one. I think this one was like from some months ago, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, but I must have missed it. But I think that I had done did a story kind of similar to this story, and it may even be the same mothers that we did a story about. Let's go ahead on and see what's happening out here. Squatting moms get evicted from an Oakland home. Let me say it again because the shit is plural. Squatting moms, that's more than one. Mothers with an S on the end. S and or the comma. Let me ask y'all a question real quick. To my folks who is good with grammar. Because I wrote down here, women waiting for Section 8 for over 12 years, and then a comma, and then I did mothers get evicted. Did I do mothers right? Was the mother supposed to have a comma S, or was I supposed to use write mothers without the comma? Come on, somebody educate Pimpin'. Somebody educate me right now before we move on. Come on now, help me out. Did I do it correct? Because I want my grammar to be magnificent or some fly shit. Some big word I'm trying to use. Oh, so it's without. So I'm talking about mothers gets evicted. Mothers get evicted. So it's without the comma. He said, don't worry, Willie, even Jesus wasn't perfect. You right about that right there. You say, Willie, a C in grammar. Yeah, but damn, a C is a passing grade. Damn it, one of our finest presidents was a C student. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. So it's without. Lundy say it's with. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on now. So it's without or it's with. You say get without the comma. Okay. All right. So it's get without the so it's mothers. Oh, I see what I did. I say mothers gets evicted. Oh, damn. You say I hated grammar. Say no help for me. I'm trying to tell you. So S equals possession and ownership. So mothers isn't possession. So gets. God damn, I'm still confused. Yeah, right. Come on, class. Mother shows possession. All right. Mother shows possession. But they got evicted, so they got evicted from a home. So mothers get evicted. So I got to take the comma off and then take the S off to get. Got to be more careful. How the hell did I graduate? Oh, I didn't. That's what's up. I got a GED. Yeah. Mothers get evicted. Perfect. Damn. What? That only took like 37 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Mothers get evicted. Got it. Say without the comma. Gotcha. All right. Take out the apostrophe. All right, cool. Bam. All right. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Squatting mothers without the apostrophe. Because I said a comma on that bit. But yeah. Without the apostrophe, gets evicted. Here we go.
Right now at 11, the Oakland mothers who illegally took over a home in November are now evicted. But while their occupation is over, they say their fight for housing is not. We're there as the Alameda County Sheriff's Department rolled up to force those mothers out. Good morning and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Laura Garcia.
And I'm Marcus Washington. Now we brought you live breaking coverage of the eviction as it was happening this morning on Today in the Bay. And we're still out there with team coverage for you this morning. NBC Bay Area's Pizzeratos has response from the developer that owns that property. But we begin with Chris Sanchez and more on the eviction from the mothers and the sheriff's perspective.
Say, Willie, you got with an S to be more careful out here. That's what's up. Willie and the chat are educated up in this piece. I'm trying to tell you something. We went to school.
Well, good morning to you, Marcus and Laura. Two of those moms are at the Santa Rita jail. The house is now boarded up with plywood. The eviction notice is pasted to the front door. But the moms say that they are now lawyered up and they're ready to continue their fight for housing. They is lawyered up and ready to continue the fight for the housing, although y'all squatting in somebody else's residence. Got it. Go ahead, babies. Alameda County Sheriff's deputies used a battering ram to get into 2928 Magnolia Street at 5:30 this morning. Two of them.
Woo! Boy, they come early. Boy, they come early. Goddamn it, like them jump out boys. They early. My city, Oakland, California. What it do?
Moms who illegally occupied the home in November were taken out in cuffs along with one other person. Supporters mobilized, and within 30 minutes, there were hundreds of people on the street. At one point, a community activist was shouting down deputies who were dressed in fatigues, armed with AR-15s, and stationed with armored vehicles.
So, you mean to tell me these is mothers inside of a house who are squatting in somebody else's residence? A man come around there shouting at the police because the police is wrong? You fuck around and get shot out here. Bite that monkey. Bite that goddamn monkey. Ain't that what I've been trying to tell y'all? We is willing to put our lives down by some monkey that we ain't even getting. I want y'all to really, I don't think you players really understand. Mind your goddamn business. You ain't hunched now one of them bras and produce no little ugly ass baby. Nothing like that right there. But you in front of goddamn police in fatigue, bitch. Listen, when we in fatigues, bitch, we ready to go. You shoot shit out. Damn it, we'll shoot you and then tase your ass. Taser Glock out there, bitch, for playing. This not even your business. So they wrong for doing their goddamn job. Do you know how stupid we look as men for getting on the front line for some shit that they stealing a home? I want y'all to really understand this right here, man. And a lot of people will say, oh my God, he did a good thing. He's standing up for the women. They did something illegal. Why would you stand up for something illegal? Well, I kind of guess it's no difference in celebrating the shooter. Yeah. We promote the shooters. We protect the shooters.
The one mom who was not arrested, Dominique Walker, told us they anticipated the eviction and sent the children somewhere safe.
Oh, so y'all was already ready for the eviction knowing that y'all was stealing somebody's damn house. So y'all, son, all your goddamn churn. All y'all got different churn. Y'all don't know each other. But y'all was able to send the churn somewhere else. Got it.
She says people should be appalled at the Alameda Sheriff's Department's tactics.
Our tax dollars went to this extreme force to evict mothers and children at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Stop. Our tax dollars went to the extreme and with the authorities and a way to attack the listen, Sugar, y'all don't own that shit. Y'all don't pay. You do not pay our law enforcement. You do not pay law enforcement salaries. I need for y'all to really get that there in your brains. You do not pay law enforcement salaries. Listen to this dumb shit. Listen, imagine if a dope boy had done. Imagine a dope boy said this on the street. It's our tax dollars.
She says people should be appalled at the Alameda Sheriff's Department's tactics.
Our tax dollars went to this extreme force to evict mothers and children at 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's not our problem. God, now I got to put my shit on. You and your little ugly ass babies is not our goddamn problem, baby. Listen. We can learn from our mistakes, and this should teach all of you beautiful babies out here in these streets. Stop hunching players. Stop hunching players who ain't got a place for you to stay. Can we do that? Can we stop blaming us law enforcement and shit like that right there because we put you and your little ugly ass children out? Damn it, they put everybody else out. They put grown ass single women out. They put grown single men out. Oh, because you decide to get peed in to keep the goddamn baby and shit. And continuously get peed in knowing that you can't afford a place to damn stay. And continue to produce. We supposed to be worried about your dough getting kicked in at 5:30. But y'all knew that it was coming. Y'all knew y'all was in the wrong. Everybody else out here in these streets who pay their rent and who is not up for eviction is not worrying about them people coming in to evict you or evict us. No, at all.
We are saying no.
What you should have said was no to producing them damn churn you couldn't afford. And that go for all yous out here. That go for all yous out here. You can't blame us, law enforcement. You can't do that. We got a job to do, baby.
Alameda County Sheriff spoke.
Now, if y'all was smart, which y'all is like the most educated, but if y'all was like really, really smart though, the officers that's like out there and shit, you would be trying to solicit them because like they got a job. And I'm pretty sure that they got a place to stay. But you would not solicit them. You would not solicit them. You would solicit somebody who don't have their own goddamn place and who is not in the position to even have you and your children move in. But you still hunching though. Don't ever get this shit twisted because somebody homeless that they ain't hunching. Homeless babies getting pregnant and having the children. Say, is this a result of Section 8 not being accepted everywhere nowadays? It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Say, Willie, is the door okay? You know what I'm saying? They hit that bitch in like they had a few kilos and shit up in there. Like they had some fentanyl in that bitch.
Spokesman Ray Kelly says this was not the typical eviction.
They had come up with a system and a way to secure those doors to make them difficult for us to enter the home. So we could not enter the home traditionally with a key or using a locksmith. They were fortified in such a way that we had to use a ram and a tremendous amount of force.
Do y'all understand that they had the door blocked? Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said none of these supporters give a dime. Exactly. But they got y'all back though. That's what's up.
Get through and defeat the mechanisms that they had put in place.
The owners live out of state.
Should mention that though the moms had so much support out here in person, numbering in the hundreds, there are quite a few people who are sounding off on social media saying that the moms were squatters and that it was time for them to go from a home they took over illegally and that never belonged to them.
Exactly. It never belonged to them. It was illegal. So, watch this. So we have multiple moms. That means we got multiple monkeys. That means we got multiple mouthpieces. You mean to tell me out here in these streets that y'all couldn't have conjured up, ooh, big word, out here in these goddamn streets, y'all couldn't have conjured up about 3,000-4,000? Y'all couldn't have used what the Lord had done gave y'all, that the Lord done bless y'all with, to come up with about 3,000-4,000 to put down on a place, and all y'all could have shared the place. Is that what y'all telling me? We call it around here poor monkey management.
In Oakland, Chris Sanchez, NBC Bay Area News.
A lot of people saying a lot on social media about this, Chris. Thank you.
And you know, this morning we're also getting reaction from the developers, the actual homeowners behind this Oakland property. NBC Bay Area's Pete Serratos joins us live from Oakland with detail on their side of the story. Pete?
Yeah, good morning to you, Laura. Yeah, we're hearing from the other side. Sam Singer, he is a spokesperson for Wedgwood Properties. Of course, there's been a lot of back and forth on this issue over the past couple of months, but in the end,
yeah, they hunting for free.
He says that the property group is glad that this ended peacefully. Now, we did have an interesting conversation a couple hours ago where Singer says the company actually offered to meet with the moms despite the fact they said they were illegally squatting inside of this home on Magnolia in Oakland. In fact, he says that they broke into the home just days before Wedgwood gained legal possession of the home. They actually purchased it back in July. Now, despite this, the property company claims that they offered to pay the shelter for the women for 2 months, and he said that they would pay for any moving costs. Of course, this was an offer, as we've reported, that the mothers in this called insulting. Now, while the companies...
The mothers called it insulting when the company who just purchased the property said, we got y'all for 2 months and we'll help y'all move on us. They call it insulting, but you taking over somebody's property that you do not own, and that's not insulting? You say it should be a crime to get evicted with children. That, damn it, I'm damn near in agreement. Don't make no damn sense. But, oh, watch this, watch it. Men are the biggest deadbeats, right? Hilarious.
Says that they sympathize with the moms. They say, this is they're saying that at the end of the day, they didn't feel that it was the best strategy.
It's a violent, unsuccessful strategy to forcibly take and break into somebody else's home. This is not the way to solve homelessness. The way to address this issue is to work with government, with corporations like Wedgwood, with nonprofits, and to try to find a solution to help people who are homeless, to help people with mental health, and people who have drug abuse issues.
So we got to work with all these other departments to get somebody out of our own properties? Did he just tell... Damn it, did he, the educated man, just tell us that we need to work with different departments to get people out of our property? Because we need to have some type of heart. We need to be thinking it through as far as, well, they are homeless. I ain't got shit to do with that right there. Boy, I ain't got shit to do right there. Damn it, I'm going to use everything that your Lord had done gave me. Who? Damn it, I showed y'all the other day what a player was charging $285 an hour. Alright, play with it.
Now, as far as what's next for the home that you guys are taking a live look at here in Oakland, they say that the restoration will be done by a Southern California nonprofit who they say work with at-risk youth, and he says that they do plan to work with local craftsmen in Oakland as well. Reporting live, Pete Serratos.
Say that was his educated voice. Now I do understand that he was in the news. He was being interviewed. But what I don't understand is that we will continue to fall short as males out here in the goddamn street when we just don't be plain and clear about a situation. I don't give a damn if you've been homeless 37 years, bitch. This ain't your property. I don't give a damn. I work my ass off for this. Say, Willie, you blocking them girls again. My bad. I'm going to show up to you just a little bit later. Just hold up. Moving right along. Moving right along. Goddamn, we got to get into this. We got to get into this because the video is rather lengthy, and I decided to go on and do this video because it's rather lengthy. It is what it is because I could not believe it. I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, Jesus. Y'all send your prayers out. Y'all please send your prayers out. Now listen. To be on some for real, there's people who was out here homeless. There's people who was out here need place to stay. There's people who was out here who is working and homeless. There is people who is out here who got the money and can't find a place to stay. But I ain't never seen nothing like what I'm finna show y'all right now. It say families wait for decades. Oh, no. Families wait for more than a decade for affordable housing. I want y'all to really let that set in. They waiting more than 10 years for public housing. What do you mean? What do you mean by they've been waiting 10, more than 10? for public housing. Shouldn't within 10 years you at least should have got your shit together? Is it just me? Am I shaming anybody? No, I'm not trying to shame anyone. But, hell, ladies, look at it like this right here. If a man tell you that he been trying to get his shit together for 10 years and y'all trying to link up and get together or something, would you take him serious? I don't think that you would. So why do we take females serious who've, I guess, been trying to get their shit together for 10 years and haven't? Yeah. 10 years waiting on the roof? Whoa, wait a minute. How does this even work? Well, let's go ahead on and get on into it. It's pretty lengthy, but damn it, you're here for a reason. Here we go.
As rent prices rise across the country, more people are struggling to make ends meet every month. When they turn to affordable housing, many are met with a new set of problems. Wait lists that in some counties are nearly 2 decades long. It's forcing some families to take extraordinary measures to keep a roof over their heads, a goal that they can't always achieve as they struggle for years not knowing if or when they'll ever get approval. ABC News has collaborated with our ABC-owned television stations for the past 6 months, investigating just how deep this affordable housing crisis goes. Our Stephanie Ramos has the story.
This is a damn shame. Yes, it's hard out here, though. It's hard out here. Yes.
I love everything about San Diego. The beaches are lovely. It's usually pretty sunny. You usually can wear flip-flops pretty much year-round. I ended up in San Diego. I was married. My husband was stationed here. And I moved here from the Bay Area in, I think, 1996. And I stayed here after divorce because I loved it here.
She stayed there after the divorce because she loved it there. He said, I bet they was hunching while they was waiting. Yes, I'm in agreement.
When I signed up for Section 8 and low-income housing, my kids were very small at that time. I did not feel that I would be on that list for 12 years.
She was on the list for 12 years. Waiting.
For Tanya Frazier, finding long-term housing within her budget has been an uphill battle. She's disabled, she's taken care of her 3 children, and has been waiting 12 years to be granted affordable housing by the San Diego Housing Commission.
Now, I don't know what her disability is, but according to what we just saw, she's able to walk, she's mobile, she's able to get around, she's kind of cute, you know what I'm saying? So she still got potential. I'm not understanding. Say hair, makeup, and nails all day.
I'm just going to check myself on the waiting list and see where I am.
Can somebody tell me, is that an iPhone? I don't know. Somebody tell me.
This is the waiting list portal, August 9th, 2011.
Look at them beautiful nails. Do your thing, baby.
At 5:19 p.m.
2011. That's when she put in her application.
Yeah.
Tanya says she's been checking on her status every month for the past decade, calling, waiting for a letter in the mail. Still, no one has been able to tell her where she is on that list or how long she'll have to keep waiting.
That's a good question. Where did your refund money go? Come on now.
Frustrated, sad, sometimes hopeless that I'm never going to come up on that list.
So sometimes you're thinking that you may not come up on the list. So you just going to wait forever? Like you just not going to move on and be like, damn the list? Hell, if the list fall through, then it fall through. But I am going to keep climbing to where I don't need the list or nothing. Like we're not going to do that? No. Okay. Go ahead.
The 8th biggest city in the U.S., San Diego's real estate business is bustling and growing. However,
that's a good one. Should have stayed married, baby.
However, public housing complexes are not a common sight.
Because I want y'all to understand what happened. After the divorce, she applied for Section 8. She was married to a military man. How many of y'all think that he not paying child support? I want y'all to really think about this. He's military, so they get she will get the allotments. Hell. And, oh, whoa. She's in California? 9 times out of 10, she's going to get the alimony.
ABC News, in collaboration with ABC-owned television stations, has spent the last 6 months investigating the public and affordable housing crisis affecting cities and towns across the country. We found that for housing vouchers, which are local subsidies helping renters find homes on the private market, the average wait in San Diego County is 8 years.
8 years for a wait. That's average. Waiting for Section 8, public housing and shit like that with a HUD or something like that right there. Y'all just waiting.
And for public housing, it has the longest wait time of any large metropolitan county in the entire U.S.
In San Diego County, the wait list for public housing is over 18 years. We're just
over 18 years for public housing in San Diego.
Not building public housing like we used to. We're not providing enough housing vouchers for people to use on the private market. Today, what we're seeing is a housing crisis unlike one that we've seen since the mid-20th century.
The average rent in San Diego County increased by about 54% between 2011 and 2021.
Shout out from the 415 in the building. Email, he says, sent 2 for the lady and a story about the Sam's worker who stole $1,000 from the Sam's Club. Hell, she stole more than that, but go ahead. No, $100,000. You right about that. My bad.
Like, I do have a roof over my head, but rent is expensive. It's $29.49 for this little house.
Oh, Jesus. It's $2,900 for that little okay.
With more than 90% of her income going to rent.
Now, y'all know that that's the worst, because if I'm not mistaken, no more than 30% of your income should go to your rent or mortgage. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Tanya has to share this house with her grown children and her friend Rosa.
She's sharing the house with her grown children and her friend Rosa. I hope Rosa know how to work that monkey. You're not gonna stay here for hell, but she kind of look like she get like a check, something like that right there. Shout out to Laniqua for the $5 super chat. My family has been homeless since December 31st. 3 jobs between us. Say death benefits. Say for the kids. Whoa, death benefits for the kids' mom plus side hustle. Say no one will rent to us, so we bought a RV. And this is what I'm saying. Like, you all did not sit back and wait. You're not sitting back waiting for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn it, we gonna do something. What are we talking about?
I tried to apply for low income. The waiting list is closed. And they tell me to keep calling, and I do, and I keep calling, but the waiting list is still closed.
Shout out to James for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there.
This hard reality has pushed people in San Diego to find desperate solutions. Some of them not finding a solution at all.
We're seeing rates of homelessness steadily increase. We're seeing shelters filling up. We're seeing folks struggling with massive amounts of debt as they try and pay their rent. We're seeing evictions rise, and stable housing is a solution to those problems.
But do y'all really understand? Stable housing is a solution. I get it. But they have been destroyed. The system overall has been destroying families. So after the system, then the people have been destroying families. We don't want to do like the family thing. We want to be single. I can do it on my own. Remember, we showed the single mother by choice thing too. We got that going on. People don't want to do the family thing. So when stuff fall apart because for some reason we feel like, oh my God, we're going to stay healthy forever, and oh, I'm going to make it through until my children get grown and everything is going to be sweet. That ain't how it work out. You need somebody. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You need somebody to lean on. You could be in your 20s and fall ill, your 30s and your 40s and 50s and fall ill, but you was doing just great. You were getting your paper and every goddamn thing. Bills was paid, you got your money stacked up, everything, and then shit fall apart. You didn't expect it because, hey, you didn't expect it. But who do you lean on? And our biggest problem, because we don't have families, now we're leaning on, or trying to lean on, the government. Hell, females have been leaning on the government since the 60s.
I have a bad habit. I love looking in people's windows because I just like to see how they live, you know, because I don't have that steady. It sucks seeing how many buildings that are brand new being built and me not being able to get not one.
Shout that baby out for having her real. She cute too, ain't it? Oh, God. I don't know how y'all feeling out here. In the way that y'all feeling out here, especially when you got like a little cute on you. You know what I'm saying? This baby here, she look like a little slim thick something. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, baby, use what the Lord had done gave you. Shout out to LeVars for the $1 cash app. Say America is a third world country with a Gucci belt on.
Brunelle Whitfield has lived in San Diego her entire life. She joined the housing voucher waiting list right after having her first son.
Listen. She joined the voucher list after the first son.
12 years ago.
12 years ago, she had her first son. That's when she signed up for it, like a whole bunch of y'all signed up for it with your first baby. Got it, understood.
It's like I feel like there's like somebody in there just, nope, Brunelle Whitfield, we're not getting you nothing.
Brunelle says she has struggled every single day during these 12 years.
I want y'all to be listening. I know that y'all listening, but I'm saying it for the new people. She signed up for the Section 8 or the public housing thing 12 years ago when she had the first child. They just told us she struggled every day since. We ain't done. Say, what is a woman? Great question. Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash out. Say, Afro puffs are overrated. But we got to shout that baby out because that baby do got her real in. Here we go.
Taking care of her 4 children.
I'm ready to cut this shit off. Hold on. Say that again, baby.
Her life. She joined the housing voucher waiting list right after having her first son 12 years ago.
It's like I feel like there's like somebody in there just, nope, Brunelle Whitfield, we're not getting you nothing.
Brunelle says she has struggled every single day during these 12 years, taking care of her 4 children.
I tell you that these babies need guidance. Listen, to all you good mamas out here, your children need daddies. I promise you, your children need daddies. I don't care if y'all not gonna ever be together. Y'all children need daddies. How they just gonna come out here and just tell us, or she told them, so now they telling us that she filled out for the Section 8 and or the HUD vouchers and shit like that right there when she had her first damn child. That was 12 years ago, and she been struggling ever since then and taking care of her 4 children. Shout out to Ant for the $2 super chat. Say, so sad. He says some of these babies' hustles just weak. I'm trying to tell you, but for some reason they can continue to get that monkey away though. Shout out to Calvin for the $2 super chat. He say first child, no husband, 4 kids later. The fuck. I'm not understanding, but I do understand it. Say, Willie, the daddies need daddies. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. People need guidance, but because we can't bring them to earth, I would say that the women need way more guidance. Way more guidance than the dudes because we don't get help like that. Women will continue to produce children with and or without a man because they know that they can get supported somewhere by someone or some entity. They know that. They know that because they watch their friends, their family, their mama, them, and everybody else been getting subsidized for the fucking longest. Independent, dependent is what we call it around here. Shout out, I pushed back on the wrong thing. My bad. I'm just, damn it, come on, baby, go ahead.
I've done miracles to keep us off of the streets. I experienced homelessness a couple times, you know.
I got a question. Why did you keep having children? Y'all got to ask yourself that. Why do I continue to produce children if I'm already in a bad situation? I'm already down bad. I don't understand. Oh, well, hold up. I can answer my own question. Why? Because it's typically more income tax. It's typically a bigger Section 8. It's more assistance than that you can get. It's more food stamps and stuff like that right there. And it's more child support. This is why they will continue to produce multiple children, even though they ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out, and hoping and begging and shit. Damn, they're demanding that the government do something about the choices you made.
Unfortunately, I believe me and my kids' lives will be different if San Diego's wait list was like a couple months or a year.
Y'all life, you and your children's life will be different if the San Diego waiting list was, let's say, 2 to 3 months. Babe, do you know that your children's life would have been better if you had your shit together before you had the children? Why don't we ever say that? This woman is a failure. Yeah, and listen. This ain't no shame. This ain't no shame. This is factual. This is facts. You're failing. You can't tell me that you applied for some shit 12 years ago with your first child and you struggle ever since that day. And you still produce more children and now you up to 4? Baby, that's a failure.
It would open doors where I'll be able to put my daughter doing gym, my son doing, soccer or something. I can't even, do extra things for them like that.
I want you all to understand. I want her to understand. Hell, she might not understand. If you'd have had your shit together before you produced 4, you could be able to put your children in soccer and shit and cheerleading and volleyball and all of that fly shit. They can have a roof over their head, baby, if you made the proper damn decision, but your children have to suffer. I'm talking to y'all too. God damn it, it's not just her. Your children don't have to suffer. But because we produce children when we is not financially stable, when we is not mentally stable, our children do suffer. But what is the word I hear in the goddamn street? I got it. I don't need nobody. I do this shit myself. My children get everything. We popping. Because that's what y'all hear on the outside. But then again, behind closed doors, though. That's not the truth.
People lining up overnight to apply for affordable housing in New Jersey.
By noon today, 1,500 applications were submitted.
Housing officials are set to talk about the opening of the waitlist lottery for Section 8 housing vouchers.
For the first time in more than a decade, the Philadelphia Housing Authority opened its Housing Choice Voucher waiting list. But the website couldn't keep up with the demand. Chris Gilletta was here.
The lack of public and affordable.
We don't even have family. Like we don't even have like extended family, like aunties, uncles, and cousins and shit who got their stuff together to where, hell, if one of us fall short of glory, at least we can, we can bounce off family and shit like that. We don't even have that anymore. It's over.
Affordable housing is a widespread issue. For instance, ABC's data analysis shows that public housing wait times exceed 17 years in Suffolk County, New York.
Shout out to Suffolk County. Someone be up in here from Suffolk County all the time. The waiting list is 17 years. 17 years. Your churn is adults now. Damn! Shout out to Johnny for the... for the $5 cash out. You say that boy preaching, say church, I'm trying to get it to them raw right now. They need proper guidance out here.
9 years in Meeker County, Minnesota, and 6 years in Hinds County, Mississippi.
Right now,
your child will be in the first grade before you even get to the top of the list. In Suffolk County, your child should be graduating this month. Your child should be graduating this month before your name get to the top of the list. Yeah, you.
Now, in America, how big of an issue is public housing?
We haven't built any large-scale public housing since...
And we shouldn't.
Richard Nixon put a moratorium on that construction in the 70s, but the demand for affordable housing has only increased recently as housing prices have increased and wages have stagnated. There isn't a state in the country where someone working at minimum wage with 40 hours a week can afford a typical two-bedroom apartment.
You can't do it. And watch this, they can't afford a typical two-bedroom apartment. You got to ask yourself, if you don't have the children, it's just you don't need a two-bedroom apartment. You can do a one. But one bedrooms go so goddamn fast. It's a problem. No more public housing. This is what it's finna come down to now. I know in different states they doing public housing programs and stuff, and they billing and all that, kind of, sort of. But once they build, they filled up so damn fast, it's kind of like they didn't even build it. They can build 100-unit public housing. This before they dig the first, before the first scoop of dirt, all 100 units have been filled up.
When you went to the Philadelphia Housing Authority, what did they tell you?
Well, they didn't tell me anything. They just told me to fill out the application.
Shot that baby eye for having them finger waves. Go ahead, baby. She stunned. She got on them shades, too. Mama Slim out here. Go ahead.
They gave me a receipt, so.
And there's nothing you can do from there.
Nothing but wait. Wait it out.
It looked like she about 45, 50 or something like that. But she slim with it, though. Baby, you ain't got no man. What is y'all doing?
Dawn Adams was raised in Philadelphia, eventually settling in Atlanta. 4 years ago, her life was...
She got them knees, though. She got them knees, but she slim, though. Baby, damn it. Baby got to go to Chili's or something like that right there. Damn it, Chili's, Applebee's or something. Damn it, go to Corral like on a Sunday. You got the deacons and shit up there. Man, listen. Shout out to London for the $2 super chat. Say, Willie, I don't care because public housing wasn't never for men. Absolutely correct. That shit wasn't for us at all. For some reason, men don't get public housing like that, but we be having a place to stay. Either we have a place to stay or we homeless. It's simple, but don't nobody care nothing about the homeless men like that, because when they're talking about building public housing and stuff like that, it's typically for females. I want y'all to really understand that when there's more homeless men than it is homeless women. Here we go.
Shattered when she lost her daughter to gun violence. She decided to return to
Auntie Ryan Hill still popping. Boy, y'all better look at Auntie.
a place that held her most precious memories.
She's a slim, thick, like you like to say, Willie. Yeah. Auntie out here, slim, thick, and on up here. She came up drinking Wild Irish Rose like me. Shit, that's what's Boone's Farm. Damn it, I don't think she old enough to have been drinking some cold duck. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I don't know. Look.
She's been waiting on the public housing list for 4 years.
4 years, all right, so you just like getting your feet wet. Baby, listen, sugar, listen. You got to move from wherever you at, baby. Move to the south or something like that. I'm trying to tell you something. Oh, wait, damn it, go ahead.
Living with a friend and not making enough to afford a place of her own.
It gets stressing, it gets depressing.
She's living with a friend, not making enough to live on her own. Now, I just want to tell y'all that there's multiple jobs out here that especially you young folk don't want to work. So I'm talking to my older babies out here in these streets. You got to pick up 2 jobs, baby. You got to get your 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. Sure, I'm trying to tell you.
Sometimes I I just be like, oh, boy, well, should I just go back to Atlanta? You know?
You may need to go back to Georgia. Don't go back to Atlanta. Go back to Georgia. Go to Georgia. Don't live in Atlanta. Go to like Savannah, Valdosta or something, like the outer perimeter, the outer perimeter of Georgia or something. You can't live in that city part. That shit high.
Sometimes it be days like that, but it's rough.
Last
She was drinking that pink champagne.
year, Dawn was selected in a unique pilot program that provides monthly stipends to people from the bottom half of Philadelphia's housing wait lists. She's been saving those allowances so she can eventually use that money to rent a home.
So what did they just say that she get? Hold on. Shout out to Johnny for the $5 cash app. He said, I got $5 on some private stock out here. Do y'all remember drinking Mickey's? That kind of sweet beer? Making Georgia cheap too. And they got the Amazon warehouses out there and shit. The way they paying $20 to $25 goddamn hour. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me.
Go back to Atlanta, you know? Sometimes it be days like that, but...
The big mouth Mickey's, yep.
It's rough.
Last year, Dawn was selected in a unique pilot program that provides monthly stipends to people from the bottom half of Philadelphia's housing wait lists.
The monthly stipends that there's doing in certain states and stuff like that, the way they're doing like $1,000 to $1,200, I think, for up to 2 years and shit like that right there. So it's a good thing that she is able to save, but we also have to look at shit like this right here. It's given to y'all. It's given to you women. Y'all not working for this shit. Shout out to all the babies who is out here busting their ass to make ends meet. Busting their ass. Shout out to the single mamas who is busting their ass out here too, man. Just making ends meet and shit and not even waiting for the handouts and not depending on the handouts. Now, I'm not saying if, like, they handing some shit out that you shouldn't get it, because, goddamn, I need to put my signature down. Bitch, I need a handout, too, shit. But I know that they really not going to give it to pimping, you know, but, you know.
She's been saving those allowances so she can eventually use that money to rent a home.
How does that make you feel to just
stop the cap, just lazy
for a number of years now, to not really have a place to call home and be able to put your stuff and still waiting?
Y'all understand? She been on it 4 years, baby. You got skills. You ain't a young girl. Got skills out here, baby. All these sugar daddies. Say that Wild Irish Rose, that Night Train, that MD-20, that 20, that Cisco. You say that Akadama. Ooh, that Akadama. Say that old English. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash out. You say add the illegals to the mix. Ooh wee. Listen, they going through a thing right now. I think it's in Chicago. And then I saw somewhere else to where they put in the paid hotel renters out for the immigrants. I say, oh Jesus, we may have to talk about that right there tomorrow.
That's frustrating sometimes, but I figure since I came this far and I got picked from that, I figure it won't be long before I find somewhere to go.
I would just listen. Here's another option for a whole bunch of you babies, and I do understand that a lot of y'all do not. A whole bunch of y'all do not want to do it because it's not what you was raised in. But maybe a lot of you all may want to sign up for polygamy. I know. I ain't saying nobody. Baby, you ain't got nobody. Babies, you ain't got nobody. Y'all out here hunching. I know that you're hunching. She been on the list for 4 years. She hunching. Got it. The other chick been waiting around for 12 years. Got it. Y'all possibly need to sign up for a polygamous situation. I'm trying to tell you. Not the BS polygamy situation. a player who got his stuff structured, a player with the first wife who got their stuff structured, and you got to be able to come on in and benefit the family. Because y'all still hunching dudes, trying to get that monogamy thing popping, and it really ain't working because they just trying to hunch. Because you picking the dudes who just want to hunch. Just trying to help. I'm giving you options. Go ahead, though.
This pilot program will only last 2.5 years.
The pilot program will only last 2.5 years. If I'm not mistaken, there's like between $800 and $1,200. 2.5 years. If you can't save up that goddamn money and plus you supposed to be working, that's your goddamn bad. Man, ain't nobody out here. We don't pretend to care around here at the Willie Williams Show. No, we don't.
And during that time, Dawn is unlikely to reach the top of the housing wait list, according to estimates by the Philadelphia Housing Development Corporation.
Shout out to Mr. Polo for the $1 cash. Say what's up, Willie the GOAT. Say HUD in Section 8 is different. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's why you got to fill out for both of them.
Time, average rent prices in the area increased 9.5% between 2019 and 2021, according to the latest census data. But who is supposed to fix this? Is it each state, the counties, or the federal government?
Who's supposed to fix it? Which department of government supposed to fix it? Shouldn't we have to fix our own problems, or shouldn't we fix our own problems? Why should we be waiting on government to fix our own problems when, watch this, no matter what our positions is, no matter what position that we are in, we tend to still do what we want to do. Willie, Section 8 is funded by HUD. Yeah. It's now I do know that a HUD voucher is different than a Section 8 voucher. If I'm not mistaken, if I can really think back about 20, 30 years ago, somebody please correct me, because I know it's like the same, but not really. But it's the same because it falls under like the same criteria and shit. It's something right there, but y'all would know better than me. That's why y'all gotta educate me. Here we go.
In the 1990s, Congress passed the Faircloth Amendment, which effectively froze the amount of public housing units that were in existence at that time and said we're only going to fund up to this many units nationwide. So,
do y'all know that we would not need public housing if people stop having children? Shout out to Kim for the $5 cash out. You say for some golden, pink, and extra dry champagne. That's that's a good one right there.
So that effectively banned the construction of any new public housing units, and that bill is still in effect.
Not true, Willie. HUD in Section 8 is the same. HUD even funds public housing. All right. So y'all got it. You just educated me. HUD funds Section 8. Got it. So it's the same thing. Bam. That's what's up. I got to back it up just a smidge because she said something and I ain't catch it. Hold on. Here we go.
The amount of public housing units that were in existence at that time and said we're only going to fund up to this many units nationwide. So that effectively banned the construction of any new public housing units, and that bill is still in effect.
So you teaching but poor people love kids. Exactly. Because they think that they are going to get a benefit from it, which a lot of times they actually do, especially with food.
HUD is a bit between a rock and a hard place. They want to sustainably and affordably house residents across the country, but Congress simply isn't allocating enough money for them to do that.
Congress ain't allocating enough. See, this thing finna come down the pipeline so hard on a whole bunch of you all. Say get a job, say you're an adult, take care of yourself. Exactly. Remember, I got my own house, I got my own car, I got my own job. I don't need a man. And I ain't telling you that you do need a man. Nope. It's been going well for you all. It's been going great. Excellent. Yes.
If we made
men don't say I don't need a woman. But okay.
It a priority, we would find the money for it.
Yeah, but you need somebody. And who's making the laws? Oops, men.
ABC News reached out to the Department of Housing and Urban Development several times, but the agency did not grant our request for an interview. In a statement, the agency said HUD recognizes that the country faces an affordable housing shortage and that in this year's budget proposal, the administration has requested additional resources to address this issue.
I don't think we're doing enough, and I think that there is the will, but we need to find the way in order to build bipartisan support to get it done.
Do y'all know a good way to help with public housing? I just thought about it, but then again, I've thought about it for a very, very long time. I even spoke on, if I do become the president, out here in these streets, there is a time limit, a time frame of how long you can be on your Section 8 HUD, a public housing voucher. If they take the majority of people off who has been generationally on public housing and give it to some new people who may be in desperate need of it now, if you have not built yourself nothing, your ass been on it 10, 15 years, you need to be up under the bridge. Shout out to Calvin for the $2 super chat. He say money for wars but can't feed the poor. Tupac out here in these streets. Yeah. Say Section 8 moms can cook some noodles though. Yeah, they can. Them baby be cooking up something. Yeah, we gotta boil that shit decent. You know what I'm saying? He say Jesus come back. Ooh, Jesus gonna come back before Section 8 accepts them. What y'all gonna do? Ooh, babies, listen, and I'm not talking about this situation to shame anyone or talk trash to anyone. I just want to speak some truth around here in the goddamn street. Do y'all understand that Congress is not doing the bipartisanship to allocate more funds to HUD? And you wait till the next presidency, it may be cut even more, or they may not add more money to HUD. What are you going to do? I'm talking to you all who have not got peed in and realized that you're pregnant right now. What are you going to do? Shout out to Women's Lib. You all have been able to slang that monkey and get peed in by any goddamn body and keep producing these damn children because everything was going to be okay. They is cutting the funds. They've been cutting the funds. Section 8 applications have not been open in so many damn states. And a lot of states and a lot of counties is not opening them up until like 2025. Y'all just saw the wait in Suffolk, New York. It's 17 years, bitch.
It's important to understand that the housing market in this country has always been a public-private partnership. And the federal government and state and local governments need to do more to build that partnership so that this terrible shortage of housing can be fixed.
They got tent cities out here, y'all. Say, Willie, believe it or not, there are people that receive Section 8 that work, having some sort of income is better. Oh, yeah. Listen. You can have the Section 8, the public housing voucher, and work, y'all. Listen, they got the programs where you can get some education. You can get a degree. And you know how y'all like y'all degrees. You can get a degree, and they pay for it. Section 8 got the home buyers programs. Y'all just want to sit back and just, I'm straight. So you don't want to use none of the additional subsidies. See, watch it. They want the basic subsidies that you really don't have to work for. All you have to do is produce a child. But you don't want to do nothing that says I may have to read and look over a syllabus and study and not go out and not get effed up every damn day or every other weekend or something like that right there. You don't want to do nothing that you have to put in work for. And this is what the government actually needs to stop. But then again, I do understand. I understand how everything works, because the more people who needs subsidies, which is mothers, they will be single mothers, and they will raise these children. The boys will tend to continue to go to prison at a higher rate, and the females will continue to produce more children without a father, become strippers and shit like that right there. Yeah. Uh-huh. So I do understand the hustle. I do understand the game. And this is why certain people would never be elected in politics. Never. You see, I got 20% for 100,000 house out here in the street. Trying to tell you, man, listen, ladies. Before you get peed in this evening and find out that you're pregnant within 5 to 6 to 7, 8, 9 weeks, bitch, think about your future. I know, ain't nobody really told you that, and then you watching your peers and shit, they all getting pregnant, and they doing just fine. On the outside. He said, Willie, can you also volunteer in the Section 8 office and become a permanent... you can also volunteer in the Section 8 office and become a permanent employee with benefits. Listen, these babies don't want to put in work. These babies don't want to put in work because who gonna watch my baby? Bitch, if you was still down with your baby daddy, bitch. You see what I'm saying? They've been out here lying for the longest. The men is leaving their children. No. They is having children because they want to be single mothers. They sought out to be single mothers. Not all. This is what's been going on before I was born.
Next.
There isn't...
You say they want to sell monkey and pics on OnlyFans.
One specific cause for this deeply complex issue.
Whoa, say it's one specific cause. Let's see what this specific cause is.
That the housing market in this country has always been a public-private partnership. And the federal government and state and local governments need to do more to build that partnership so that this terrible shortage of housing can be fixed.
There isn't one specific cause for this deeply complex issue, and advocates say there isn't one simple solution. But more federal funding, they say, could go a long way for millions of Americans still waiting for a place to live.
Federal funding can go a long way, which they're absolutely correct. I would think, like, a lot of black folks don't like to say it like this, but pick yourself up by the bootstraps. Close your damn legs. Can go a long way. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps and change your damn attitude, because you got a whole bunch of you all who is in these positions and y'all still out here slick rapping and shit like you got power. Humble yourselves.
12 years, that's a long time to be on a list waiting for Section 8.
She's doing a whole bunch of walking, and they say that she's disabled. I am not saying that she don't have a disability, but is this disability preventing her from working multiple jobs? Because if she's been waiting for 12 years, her kids is teenagers right now, so she can be putting in 2 jobs right now. Damn it, her rent $2,900. Say the SSI check, say no freebie, say 12 years a slave to the system. Exactly.
And sometimes I feel like giving up. But then I think, okay, well, I've been waiting for this long, so why not wait any longer?
But that's how that's how she's basing her life off of. I'm waiting to do better when they put my name at the top of the list. No, sugar. No, baby. No. If it fall through, then it fall through. Whatever. But baby, you could have been billing yourself to you need to leave that state. Yeah, $2,900 is a damn mortgage. You paying $2,900 for that little bit ass little spot that you just had showed us. You need to leave the state, baby. Leave the goddamn state. Y'all like this. Well, she's in California, if I'm not mistaken. Girl, if you don't leave that shit, you better come on to the South. You better pack you and your churn up. Yeah, damn it, your next income tax, bitch, you need to be out of there. But make sure that you acquire a job online and stuff before you move to wherever you moving at. You all, listen. Do not move if you do not or have not acquired a job before you get there. Don't do yourself like that. Please don't just move. Trying to help. You say she need a stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying? It needs some help. But the problem is, when they start off, they don't want help. Well, no. They want to be independent while dependent. They just don't want to be dependent on a man that they done laid down with and produce a child with. They have no problem being dependent on the government, though.
I feel as though it's going to happen. I mean, I'm not the one to give up, so I believe it's going to happen.
I believe she going to find her somebody real quick. Baby, listen, we're rooting for you, sugar. I'm trying to tell you. And you ain't got no little churn either. Jeez. Because, if I'm not mistaken, her daughter had passed away. You know what I'm saying? So it's just her. Baby, I promise you, baby, you can go to like that. Damn it, the car wash or something. Where is you old players hanging out at? Damn it, the bar. Under the tree after work. You better get your garbage man. You better get your goddamn garbage man. You better, wait. Oh, I don't want to be disrespectful. A sanitation worker. Do you know how many sanitation workers is single? Girl, you out here with them tight ass finger waves, your shit too, baby. You, I, trying to tell. They at the Elks Club. There you go. Say, can she cook? I hope so.
I just gotta be patient. Just be patient.
Just be patient, baby.
I want security for my kids.
You want security for your kid. And damn it, and she look like she ain't even over 35 right there. Oh, cutie with the ponytail and shit. She popping. She got a reel in. Baby, you mean to tell me you out there in them goddamn street and you can't find somebody with a car? You can't find somebody with a car with a 9 to 5 and 2-3 hustles and shit. Oh, but you don't want to seem like you depending on somebody. But you depending and waiting for the government. Y'all play too much. I want to do it all on my own. How when you waiting on the government? So even when it gets done through the government, you did not do it on your own. Why don't we want to depend on people? I do understand that it's hard to depend on people because people will fail you. Well, hell, when you sitting on the goddamn waiting list for 12 goddamn years, the system has failed you then, baby. You could have been tried you 2, 3, 4 damn relationships in all these goddamn years. But it's your picking, sugar. It is your picking, baby. You all got to do better, and I know that y'all just don't have the right players in your corners really telling y'all what it is out here, man. I don't just want to be with somebody because they can, because they have a place to stay for me. Wait, I thought it was about your kids. You supposed to be putting up with whatever you have to put up with for your kids, right? Because, like, we love the kids and shit, right? As long as, like, you're not being, like, harmed and violated and stuff like that right there, you supposed to do the shit for your kids, right? Because you love them. We care about the children. I don't want to be under nobody else's jurisdiction and shit. So you'd rather just be homeless. I don't understand. Wow. You don't want to be under nobody else's stuff, but as soon as you get your damn voucher and shit, you still up under somebody else's jurisdiction. You just don't want it to be a human being that you dealing with on the daily's jurisdiction. You don't mind being under the government's jurisdiction. You have no problem with that now, do you? None of you all. You have no problem with that, but being under a man's guidance, that's your problem?
That's all I want. I don't care what kind of place it is. I don't care if I have to start in a hut.
You don't care if you got to start in a hut. Baby, there is men out here. I'm trying to tell y'all something. There is human beings out here working their ass off. And will give you the work. Do you know how many dudes is not really sexually active? Because it's a hard time for them to get females? Hell, there's dudes who have really, really good jobs, but females think that they are lame. They think that they are squares. But ooh, they getting that paper. Ooh, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedroom apartments, townhouses, condos, and houses out here in your monkey ass. But you don't like him because he's a square though. Y'all won't even give these players a chance though. But we can wait for the system though. Yeah.
Start in the hut.
You'll start in the hut. I just don't understand, sugars. What is we not doing? I got to show this little bit of house that baby say 2,900. Hold on. And she got Miss Carrie. Damn it, I think her name was Martha Carrie or some shit like that right there. Who was living with her?
Crisis, unlike one that we've seen since.
Oh yeah. And y'all won't date a bus driver. When bus drivers doing 75 to 100.
The mid-20th century.
The average rent in San Diego County increased by about 54% between 2011 and 2021.
Say they not listening to you. Is there a problem with it? You right by that. You right. Pet ass little bus drivers, huh? Yup. For some reason, the goddamn bus drivers got places to stay, huh? Look at this little shit. Look. That be 2,900. It's that 3 stacks. Let's just round it off to 3 stacks. You say the bus driver can take you to your damn job. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. It's a damn shame. But we want to do it on our own. Want to do it on our own. Ladies want to do it all on y'all. See, it wouldn't be so bad if y'all wanted to do it all on y'all own if y'all was all on y'all own. But y'all have children in tow. And y'all claim that y'all love your children. Which is strange. Watch this. Because a whole bunch of y'all babies who is in these situations here, who having a hard time finding a place to stay, do you know that these women will not even give the children to the father? You said on Kendra G's show, a woman passed up an astrophysicist because she said he was lame. That's my point. That is my point. They don't want them. No matter what position they're in, they don't want them. Which is also still strange to me because women do a whole bunch of usury. But y'all won't do usury for your children. Typically, women use men for themselves, not for their children. Did y'all know that? Say, well, I have an extra room down here on St. Simon's Island, Georgia. Trying to tell you something. These babies ain't reaching out in the right places. Damn it, they really not. They really not. Because a whole bunch of players got a heart out here. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of players. Listen. Regardless of what y'all been hearing on social media about dudes, stop dating single mamas and all that shit, we will continue to date single mamas. We is not letting them single mamas go. Nope. I don't care who the fuck came up and said that shit like that. No. Shout out to London for the $2 super chat. He said, I know a bus driver who built his house on 3 acres. See, because of what a lot of people don't understand, people is working these jobs and investing their goddamn money. But just try to date the owner. There's 500 drivers at one company. There's one owner. There's 500 drivers at one company. And I'm pretty sure since Lil Mama had came out here and told other women that she won't date bus drivers, that they not gonna date them either. There's 500 or more employees driving the buses. There's one owner. And she will only date the owner. A lot of you all will only date the owner, which I ain't tripping, but all y'all can't date the owner, especially if y'all don't want to be in a polygamous relationship. So all y'all shooting for the star. That's what's up. I ain't tripping. Do exactly what you want to do. Say, I swear, Willie, you funny but correct. I'm just trying to get y'all what it is, man. We got to stop with the play stuff around here in the goddamn street. But then again, continue to follow y'all own understanding. Do exactly what y'all want to do. Y'all, we finna go on and get up out of here. Get yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Nightly News. I saw this story, and I was like, oh, my God, I can't believe it. Jesus. Let me get y'all these beautiful babies real quick. And I hope that these babies behind me is not having these problems that they sitting around waiting 4 to 12 years and shit for the voucher to come through. Damn. I applied for Section 8 too. I ain't get nothing. Gonna tell me, nah, player, we know you. You don't need it. What do you mean I don't need a rent discount? Who told you that? Who the hell dropped the dime on me and told you that? I ain't never said no fly shit like that. Bitch, I need help too. Give a fuck how much money I got. Bitch, I need help. I need to be subsidized. I want to be independent, dependent too. Why is it just female? Well, humans who came out their mama monkeys with a monkey. Why is they the only ones who can get a rent discount? Well, not all. There's some guys who get it. So I would get 12 vouchers if I could. I'm trying to tell you something. Shit. Listen, if I've been on the list for 12 years, I'm still on the goddamn list. When it fall through, it fall through. But I ain't sitting around jumping from pillar to post and just sitting around just waiting. I'm calling these bitches every month to see if I'm at the top. Fuck that shit. Listen, damn it, when I get at the top, my number's still the same. Call me. I got the same email. The hell? The same email I put on the damn application. Y'all use the same goddamn email because I check my email down there every day. Hell yeah, I'm trying to be independent, dependent too. Shoot. Say second to my left can get it out here. Them babies beautiful behind me. You know what I'm saying? Shout them babies out. That's what's up. Man, y'all finna go on and get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I will see y'all mañana. For those of you who is new around here, we come back at 12 o'clock. We typically do a Monday through Friday, a 12 and 8 o'clock show for all the new people. Remember, y'all subscribe. Please share this show. Y'all share this show. If y'all ain't never shared this show, share this show. I need all you people. We doing Rumble tomorrow. We're going to do Rumble tomorrow. I saw some. So we're going to try to do Rumble tomorrow, y'all. Say, yeah. Share it like a STD. I need your support around here, man. I need y'all support. Y'all, I got to go ahead and get on up out of here because I got to make a move. I got to ride. I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all have been the best. I'm so glad that y'all understand a player when the player around here talking. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. I done hit that damn button. Oh, damn. Hold up. Wait. Slow me down. Wait. Hold on. I ain't never missed this right here. Players prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Your prostate don't work. Your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I'm just trying to help. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I done hit that damn button one more again. I see y'all mañana. I'm out.